All right. What's going on, everyone? How are you? We are here on a new episode of the Juan Solo Show with your host, me, Juan D. Klauser. This is episode 305 of this great and wonderful podcast that I do by myself, in a room by myself, probably just for myself. So, howdy. Welcome. Salutations. So yeah, we're doing this podcast. It is, what time is it? It is 1:42 in the morning on January 1st. It is technically my birthday. Happy birthday, Juan. Happy birthday. I know. I'm just another year older. Yeah, so this whole thing started about like 6:30, maybe 6:45-ish. I was in this exact same spot right here, and I had the earphones on and everything. And I was kind of looking at my phone, and I was kind of watching like reels. I don't know why. Lately, I've been really, like, most of the time, I usually just kind of, like, if it comes to my feed, it comes through. Like, I don't ever, like, normally ever watch reels or any of that kind of stuff, because I just feel like, it's just not my thing. And I was watching a couple of them. I was getting kind of tired. I'm like, oh shit, maybe I should just take a quick, like, 20-minute nap. So what I do is I take a quick 20, because I heard if you take a quick 20, that's what gets you, that's the good sweet spot. Which I don't understand how that's a good sweet spot, but teach calzone. And I did that. I woke up, and then I fell back asleep again. Then I moved closer to a heater. And took another 20-minute nap. So mostly did 40 minutes. And then after that, I kind of fucked around on my phone again. I was just kind of like, hey, it is what it is. I'll get this done. I know I'm not going to do anything else. I just will not do I will literally just sit in a room, not do anything, just sit on my phone until I do a podcast. Because that's how it is. Because if it's, normally this is Wednesday night, or it was Wednesday night. Now it's Thursday morning-ish, night. Still nighttime. And the reason why I did it tonight is because tomorrow I don't have to work tomorrow. It's my birthday. And but I just didn't want to do anything on my birthday, because like tomorrow I plan on doing, because I don't think the golf course is going to be open, which I don't even think I should go golf, because my back is still slightly tender. I would say it's about 94% healed at this point. And so I was going to do is I was going to go work out, and then maybe go see a movie. I was going to go see the new Avatar movie. That was kind of the idea for my birthday, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I do not know what I'm going to do. Because, it is what it is. And then I got myself this new Atlanta hat. Something I realized with these hats, because this is like a fitted one. This is one of those MLB fitted ones. One, super expensive. I did not pay $50. That's how much it originally was. I had a coupon. And then that took about 25%. That took 25% off. And then I had a gift card, and that took another $10 off. So I got this hat, a little cheaper than normally would. I've been wanting an Atlanta Braves hat for a while. I don't even watch baseball. That's the funny thing, is I don't even watch baseball. The only reason why I wanted this hat was because the first hat I ever had was an Atlanta Braves hat that my dad bought me. It was so weird, because we were at Walmart, and he's like, they don't have any Royals hats. He's like, all I have is Atlanta Braves hat. I'm like, that's cool. I'll just wear the Atlanta Braves hat. I don't give a shit. And so he's like, okay. So he bought me this Atlanta Braves hat. So random. I want to say we were like in Wisconsin or something. I think that's where we were at. Like we weren't even in Kansas City. I don't even know why he said the Royals. He just was like, yeah, they don't have a Royals hat. I'm like, that's cool. And then I used to watch the Atlanta Braves all the time because I think almost everyone did because what TBS, the Turner Broadcasting Station, uh, they had the rights to all the Atlanta Braves games, so I watched all the Atlanta Braves games like Chipper Jones. Was it Lopez, the catcher? What was his? I can't remember. Alex Lopez, I want to say. There was Schmaltz. There was um, Glavin, the other pitcher. Chipper Jones. Um, who else was there? Alex Jones. Was it Alex Jones? Um, but yeah, like I knew about the Atlanta Braves. I used to like, and then them, and then I used to watch a lot of the uh, Cubs a lot too. Because they had say Sammy Sosa and then Grace as their first baseman. I really like Grace. Um, and those are like really the only two players I watched a lot. Because like when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of. I used to watch a lot more sports when I was younger. Basketball a lot, and then baseball a ton. Like old baseball, like I could tell you '90s baseball all the time. I could tell you all those players. Could not tell you a lot of players now. Don't really watch it. It's just because at this point. Maybe the thing is, football has the best PR when it comes to maybe hiding that they are rigging the games. But all the other sports, you've been able to realize that, okay, that shit's kind of rigged. And it's just not my thing. I don't know. I get the baseball hats, though. I get why people wear baseball hats. Like, I have longer hair now. So because I have longer hair, it kind of flows out in the back. I look kind of white trash now. I look very white trash, which is cool. But I also look broy as fuck. So as long as I wear like a nice polo with a hat like this, people are just gonna think like, oh, he's just a bro. He just hasn't gotten that mohawk or that the mullet thing yet. And I've been thinking about doing that, but I'm like, I like how my hair is just growing out long. I don't need to do long and a style with the long hair. I just need to have long hair. That's the thing. But I got this hat. I'm like, and all it is maybe want to do is get more of these. But they're like, and I understand why people like these hats. They're just so fucking stiff at first. It's like there's got to be an easier way of getting these hats a little bit looser. But yeah, it's just like, damn. Yeah, I feel very NASCAR like when I wear these hats. So it is what it is. NASCAR. So what I have this week? It's my birthday. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I'm a year older. I'm 37 now, I guess. I yeah, I don't know. It's cool. I still feel like I'm like 17. If you want the truth. So, I live like I'm 17. I don't have any debts. I don't have any kids. I don't have anything. I'm pretty lucky on that sense. I feel, but some people would think I'm not lucky because of that sense. Uh, just live and chill. If anything, I should just be saving more money. But isn't that everyone? Everyone says that. I think I look pretty good too at being my age. I mean, I look good in a Atlanta Braves hat. You know, I don't know. I really do. I think I'm gonna start getting more MLB hats now. I'm gonna invest in more of these. Because the only thing I used to, because like most of the time the hats you guys see me wear, I'm usually wearing snapback hats. And the reason why it is because they're just easy because like my hair keeps growing. But I'm like, you know what, if I can get a couple of these, and I don't think my hair is going to get very much larger on the top part. I can just get a couple of these and keep my hair in a certain range, because I don't want to get it super long. I'm not going to grow my hair super long, but I do plan on having it a little bit longer. I would like to have it like at least down to my like here. I'd be cool with it down to my shoulder, like my whole trap covered. And then after that, start getting it like, be like, okay, just cut it now. Just cut a little bit now. And then sometimes, it'd be like, oh my God, they cut a little bit short, but you still have long hair. The whole thing is like keeping. I've been really doing a lot more of hair keeping duty on this time around with my longer hair versus when I had my longer hair last time. Last time I just conditioned it a lot, and now this time I condition it a lot, and then I leave in leave-in conditioner, and then I also do a curling cream, as well as like pomade, not Pompeii, like the country or the place that had the volcano. Yeah, just so stupid. It's just so goddamn dumb, John. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's how I'm living, with baseball hats and doing this. Man, I'm just like, all I'm thinking about is that like once I get this podcast done, I don't have to do anything tomorrow other than write. I gotta do a little bit of writing tomorrow. I finished a story yesterday, I think. I don't know, and then I started one today, and it's always weird I'm in that weird place where it's like, oh, okay, well, like I was totally like committed to this story, and now I'm not committed to this story, and because it feels like you're like, it feels like you grew this whole relationship with this story, and you're building it, and you're building, and you're building it. Because how I do my storytelling, or how I do my story writing, is that like I'll write a story, it's done, and then the next day I will start writing a new story, and then that night I'll start editing the story that I was just finishing. And what I do is I send it through a program to like fix all the like the editing, like the grammar errors, and then from there I go and I retell the story, and I try to fixture it around. I'm like, okay, maybe this part will go here, this part will go here, and I move it all around. So I'm in that weird stage, because today was new story in the morning, old story at night. So I'm like, I'm playing this ping pong game, and maybe I shouldn't be doing this, because it's like, maybe it's like fucking up both realities, but I'm also thinking like, this is what you should do if you are wanting to be, I don't know, professional at it. I don't know if that's the right word, if you just want to be doing it. So it is one of those moments, so, but anyway, I think it's about that time where I should do the video of the week, right? If I do the video of the week, all right, yeah, I like this one. All right, here we go.
White people taco night. We're getting taco shells from the grocery store, and ground beef from the grocery store, and shredded cheese from the grocery store, and Ortega sauce from the grocery store. And we like lettuce, and we like cheese, and we like tomatoes and sour cream, and we like to pretend we work at Taco Bell, but nobody wants to work at Taco Bell. White people taco night. A white people taco night. It's not limited to only white people, but white people love it the most.
Welcome to The John Show with your host, John Doogie Clouser.
Taco night, Taco Tuesday night. Yeah, I don't know. I found it absolutely hilarious. I thought it was funny as hell. I don't know, that audio is really low. You guys, the audio wasn't low for you, or it won't be for you, because what I do is I don't use the actual audio that runs through the system. That is just a marker for me, the in point and the out point, and then I go back and I actually use like the real video and the more quality audio to present it to you. So that's what you guys see. You guys see the high quality version of it. For me, it could be absolute dog shit, and it could be it doesn't matter because you will never see that part of it because I just edited that part out. It's a really fun thing. So if you're in Final Cut Pro, what you do is you highlight a part of it. You do a cut, an in-point and an out-point cut. You highlight that thing, and what you do is do Command V. And what that is, it's the visual. I'm assuming it means visual. I have no idea. I've never looked it up. I just know it's Command V. It's it's a trick I've always known. And then what it does, it hides that clip or that audio part of your video. And so you can what it's for is so you can stack multiple videos on top of each other, and then you can hide them, and then it doesn't show the other ones. Or what you do is you can have multiple videos, and you can stack them onto each other, and then you can only have one source of audio, and you can hide the other parts of that audio, and you do in point, out point, hide. Command V, and you highlight the ones that you want to hide basically, and then that's it. It's a really cool thing. It's a really fun thing. It's a really good thing to know. Someone hopefully will oh yeah, that actually is kind of helpful, and then they will use it from here on out. For the rest of you, you'll be like, why did he just tell me this? Anyway, okay, here's the videos of the week. The rest of the videos of this week. So this first one, I think it's fake. I feel like it's fake. Or what they did was they imposed two videos together, which in turn, awesome. You're a filmmaker. You're a digital creator. Just call yourself a filmmaker, you dumb piece of shit. And so I feel like they might have edited two videos together because it just feels like how it was. It feels like there's an edit and a cut. But I'll let you guys be the judge for that. Here we go. It's a fucking hilarious video. Here we go.
Just when I thought my day couldn't get worse, I opened the door and remembered these eggs been cooking for an hour. Y'all, the water is gone! My Uber comes in 10 minutes.
Okay, so now you guys see the video. So let me try to explain. I'll explain to you. Even seeing this video now on a bigger screen than on just my iPhone, I can see where it feels like the cut happened. So where you see her bonnet, you can see, and plus the two, I'm also in an editing software system, so I can literally go frame by frame. So it explodes, and when it explodes, it goes to white. And this tends to be a trick that people have. This is a trick you're going to learn a film little thing that you do. So you do that because what you do, because that ends up being an out point and an out point of one clip and an in point of a new clip. So basically, what would happen is if you're trying to do a sequence of going from a person walking, a girl walking, right? And then you go with that, you frame up to the sky, and then you come back down, and you keep that. In that same thing, what you do is, and you want to go back down, and you want to cut, and it's a guy walking, right? So what you would do is you'd have the girl walk, right? Frame up to a cloud, right? And you'd stay there. And then you would have the camera flow back down, and then when it flows back down to the same shot that it was with the girl, it is a guy now. The reason how you do that was then you would have you would float up, you'd frame up to the cloud, and then you would stop, and then you record, and then what you do is you would start at a beginning point at the same cloud and go back down. Normally, what you do is what I would do is I'd go up, go all the way up to the top. Stop, hold the camera there, put it on a tripod because it's on a tripod, frame it, and then from there go down, and then you cut, and you just have a guy to go the other way. And so this is what I'm thinking is that it's using that kind of trick to film this, because once you go from here, you start seeing it's like this cut to her bonnet. And granted, it could just literally just be because she's using an iPhone, but it just feels like there was a cut there. And when there's this point, like when her head is down like this and it goes up, there's a frame point and it pauses in it like, because there should be this fluid motion that happens like that, but what happens is it goes up and it stops and then it starts again. So that is the trick of basically what I just told you, but using two sources of just the bonnet. The bonnet was the in point, the out point, checkpoint. I call them checkpoints. There's pinpoints. There's check mounts. There's the different versions of the word. It's just like a point where you check in for two clips. So if you're trying to sync them up together. But anyway, so that's what happens. And so like, that's why I think, because then once it gets to here, it's like a close-up shot, but it's so close up that it goes to a like a wide angle, basically, to go into a micro lens. And that's just because like that's how the camera adjusts on an iPhone or just a smartphone in general. And so what it's doing is it's having the whole face be the subject, and the background is like this separation. It's causing the separation, so it almost looks like a cutout of the girl's face, which makes a clearer version. And that's where you get the whole depth of field, and the better depth of field is how you can have like a better shot. I'm explaining a lot for just a stupid ass little clip, I know. And then it just goes there, right there to there. See, it stops and it pops back in. Yeah. So that's my thing. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Next video. God damn, John, you've talked a lot on that one. Anyway, next video.
You're going on the news, pal. You can't piss there.
Don't fucking worry about me. Mind your business.
It is my business.
Mind your business. I just drank 2 Big Gulps.
It is my business. You ain't supposed to be pissing there, my man.
Get the fuck away from me!
Jesus Christ.
Get the fuck away from me! Look what you made me do! Look what you made me do!
Fucking dirt.
Fucking asshole! You fucking asshole!
Oh, shit. You see that?
I see it.
Just white people doing dumb white people shit. That's the thing, is like, that's the reason why, like, you just gotta mind your business. Be like, okay, you get the clip, you see him doing it, you don't say anything, and then as soon as they turn around, you're like, what the fuck are you recording for? And you just drive away. You don't interact with that because it's clearly mental illness. You fucking moron. Anyway, here's the next video.
Going to a lot of festivals this holiday season? If so, here's a little outfit. I pulled a vintage top with the Chinese dragon, which is power, prosperity, and lots of wisdom, and put it with some current pants. So it can be a fun thing to mix and match vintage and current and still be with it for the holidays. Have a wonderful season. Bye-bye.
This is a lot like what my mom's sisters were like. Pretty much. Just a little bit more Jew. But a little bit more Jew, you know, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. You know, just a little bit more. Okay, here's the next video. This is silly. Here we go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll tell them. That was the Silly Goose Police. You need to turn yourself in.
Actually, now I watch it, I just don't think I like it. I think that's why I clipped it. I'm like, this is a stupid ass video. Alright, here's the next video. Here we go.
What are you all having for dinner tonight? Let me show you what we're having for dinner tonight that's been cooking since last night. I'm so excited. The smell of this woke me up basically this morning. It is a roast. It's got carrots, I'm trying to find a potato, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find one. Ah, there's a potato. There's another potato. Oh, it's going to be so good. We just added too much stuff and it kind of all bubbled to the top. So that's why it looks like that. What are you all having for dinner tonight? Love y'all. Bye.
It looks like that big. It doesn't look cooked. Because, like, there's no. There's like no steam. Like anything. You'd think. I would assume there'd be some steam coming off it. Maybe that's what I should do. I should make some chili tomorrow. Maybe I should make some birthday chili. It takes like 8 hours though to cook chili though. Doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it takes like 8 hours. I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Fuck it. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Get a hamburger. I'll get a hamburger for lunch and then I'll come back home. And then for dinner I'll have rice and chili. My ex-girlfriend. I had an ex-girlfriend. And I made chili for her. I made Honduran chili. And it was like spicy and it had all these like, spices. It was just basically like when I say Honduran chili, it's like Latino chili. And I cooked it for her, and then because we just naturally put rice, and then we'll put cheese, a little bit of cheese sometimes. If you have enough money, you put cheese on top, and then cheese and then hot sauce. And that's what I did. I made that for her. And she did not like it with rice. It was hilarious. This girl was from Maryland. And she was like, what the fuck? She was so upset. I could tell she was just visibly upset by the fact that I put rice, or I put chili on top of rice, and was like, yeah, because this is what Latino people do. We eat rice with everything. Like, it's just this. I eat rice every day. I'll eat rice every day with some sort of way. It'll either be rice with like butter and sugar. It's just a filler. It's just a filling. Is a filler. Or I'll have a meat and rice. This is every day. It's like I always have a bowl of rice cooked. Like every Sunday, it's like 5 to 7 cups of rice are cooked. It's just what I do. It's just part of life. Alright, I guess we have time for just. I got 2 minutes left. Should I do this last one? Yeah, I'll just do it. Here we go.
Love of my life, always and forever, absolutely means the world to me. Ellie is beautiful like the sunrise, always brightens up my day, makes me smile, feel warm inside. She is so caring, works hard every day, has the greatest sense of humor. She's so funny, always makes people laugh, beautiful like the sunrise, always shining like the sun, so good and true, always be special in my eyes. I love her so.
Amen, sister. All right, guys. So I got about 50 seconds left on this podcast. If you've gotten this far, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. If you want to do that, helps, I guess. I don't really know. Yeah. Thank you much for watching. Happy New Year. Hope you had a good holiday season. It's all over, guys. It's done. After today, we'll wake up. Y'all wake up with a hangover. I'll wake up. I'm a year older. And then it's it. And it'll go to 2026. All right. Be safe. Have fun. Wash your hands. Look both ways. And another year is done, guys. Another year in the books. All right. Good night.